Hey there, Henry here. So if you're selling your home, why throw an open house? Oftentimes a lot of sellers just think, okay, well, I'm trying to sell my home, so I should throw an open house. But oftentimes agents don't really explain why and what the value there is to throwing an open house. So the open house, contrary to what a lot of people think, is not necessarily to find the buyer for your home. In fact, I'm not sure what the exact statistic is, but from what, if just off the top of my head, I believe it's 99% of people who come through an open house do not buy a home because of the open house. So I like to make it clear and set the expectation for my sellers that just because you're throwing an open house, it doesn't necessarily mean that the open house is to try and find a buyer for that particular home. So that might shock some of you, right? If the open house is not to find a buyer for your home, which again, 1% of the time it might happen, why throw an open house? The value of an open house is basically to get a sense for what the market is, to get a feel for how excited people are about your home. So what ends up happening is, over 90% of people looking for a home are looking online. And a lot of people who are not working with agents, or even some people who are, they look for open houses because it's just kind of an easy way. They don't have to contact an agent. They don't have to go through this whole process of being sold to. They just literally get into their car, drive out to a home, and take a walk around. And that's the appeal of an open house to a lot of potential buyers. Now, if you're holding an open house and it's very empty, very few people come by, you don't get a lot of responses or questions, then that's a big indicator that there's something up with a home that's not really attractive to buyers. And especially with the online market, you want to think about what is it in the online marketing that is turning people away and not really getting them excited to come out to the home. You want open houses when the house gets open for people to be lining up out of the door to come into the house because it's such a great deal. But if it's empty, if there's something going on, what is it? So is it the price? Is it the pictures online? Is it the description not really highlighting the best features of the home? Is it the marketing? What is it? So that's something that you really want to feel out. So again, don't think of the open house as an opportunity to find the buyer, because generally you're not going to get people walking through the home and then making an offer on the spot. It happens, but that shouldn't be the expectation. The expectation should be, this is our way of catching the weekend market for buyers, getting a sense for what people are looking for in the home, getting feedback. If you have an agent who is skilled at open houses, they'll get feedback from people who walk through to get a sense of what is it that we like about the home? What is it that we hate about the home? Why would we buy it? Why wouldn't we buy it? And oftentimes, if people are saying, no, I don't think I'm going to buy it, you want to know why. You don't want them to leave just saying, oh, we're not interested, because there's a reason, right? A home at the right price with the right conditions, it should sell, especially because it's a seller's market right now. There are a lot more buyers than there are homes that are available. So talk to your agent, find your local expert to help you figure out what it is about your home that's really working for people, things that are really not working for people, and from there develop some strategies to really get the results that you need for your home. So that's my overview of the open house. I'm just kind of ranting off of the top of my head, but those are some thoughts. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to help, and let me know if there's anything that I can do to help you. Take care.